Matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Striding into the box, Ian Kinsler. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second base. Ian Kinsler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Missed with a slider. 1-1. Here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1. Ripped down the line. No problem here. One away. And now for the Angels, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald. It's strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
An hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Washington, the shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Turner.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A 1-1 count to the Nationals' leadoff batter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one away here with the bases empty. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. Two away now. Standing in, Bryce Harper, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay here. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
This is skied into short left center. Upton over to his left, and that ends the inning. Here's Albert now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, number 5.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of the ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Outside.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
So digging in now, Zach Cozart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this is low, ball 1. Cozart leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Leading off for Washington.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Striding in now for the Nats, Matt Adams. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box, Matt Wieters. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Popped up. Cozart has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. And now for Washington, Michael Taylor. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Ready now, Martin Maldonado, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. No balls and a strike to count. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. 1-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. Adams on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. 1-1 to the Angels pitcher.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
To second for Kendrick. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Mike Trout would be next, looking at a fastball to end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Wilmer Defoe, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Defoe gets his lead at first, nobody out. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. He squares, and it's in the air. That's a foul ball. Not a great at-bat, and he's down on strikes for out number 1. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons is there. Throw goes over to third, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he's safe. Here's Howie Kendrick.
Now batting. Second baseman.
First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Throw won't get him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kinsler. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. And he's out at the plate as they... Striding in once again, Mike Trout looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit high and deep to left field. Adams going back. Still going back. Gone! Ready for another chance? Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swings through the slider there. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
So we got him swinging. Justin Upton goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Turner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. It's a swing and a high pop-up. Defoe is there. And that ends the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Pitch on the way.
Ryan Zimmerman.
No balls and 1 strike.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that in. Digging in to try it again, Zach Kozar. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First offering on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's a high pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Slow little roller to third. Defoe is there, and that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Maldonado. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires. In now, Michael Taylor.
Leading off for Washington.
First pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. There's Kinsler at second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Now at the plate, Wilmer Defoe. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at-bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
And the throw sails right over the head of Pujols. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
The 0-2 once more. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. So one away now, and here's Ian Kinsler. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Here comes the first pitch.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. There to look it in is Simmons, one away. Digging in once again, Howie Kendrick. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. 2 gone. And now Bryce Harper. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Grounded up the first baseline. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Back here at Nationals Park, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Now the 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Turner is under it. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Albert Pujols. It was a flyout for for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. One out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Slow bouncer to the right side, and he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Digging in to try it again, Zach Cozart. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Comes set, and the 0-1. Popped him up. Wieters has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
It's time for the...
Ready for another chance? Ryan Zimmerman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind an account 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
That's inside. 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Riding in once again, Michael Taylor. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Simmons shading to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. 0-for-2 for him to this point.
Andrelton Simmons.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Adams arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Ready once again, Martin Maldonado. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. 1-0 the count. Lifted down the line in left. Adams on the move. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And now for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. No hits to this point. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Rafael Bautista is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Back to him on the mound. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Runner goes for third. The 1-1. It's a fastball that misses. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number 1. Runner at second, 1 away. Stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Runner's on his way to third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated.
The tag, and he's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Harper running from first. The 1-1 home. Runner going a second time. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Throw goes to third, and he is in there. So he moves all the way up to third here. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he lays off for ball 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Eduardo Paredes enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. The 2-2 gets him looking, strike 3. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set, here it comes. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Wieters moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His career line with Doolittle. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He also has 1 home run. 0-1 the count. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swinging a soft liner. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Stepping into the box, Justin Upton. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. Upton awaits the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And now a swing and a miss by Pujols as they punch him out, and that's a big out number 2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 4-1. His career line with Doolittle. He brings a 4 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once. 2-0 now. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning.
The final line score for